What's going on, everybody? Your main man Zera here, coming to bring you yet another in-depth. Well, not really in-depth, just, in-depth. The thing is a lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions about, which route did I take with my artifact weapon, which route's the best way, how'd you get your gear so fast? Guys, it's really just a matter of just getting out there. Just get out there, do it. Just do it, you got to put in the time. It's a fact. I mean, Legion's only been released for like what? Literally a week. Yeah, it's Tuesdays. Literally been a week and a week and like 20 hours or something. I mean, it launched. It was 2 a.m. It was 2 a.m. here, and it's 8 p.m. now. So that would have been 18 hours. Yeah, a week and 18 hours. So, and I'm already 847. Full epics. I mean, every slot has purple mythic in it. And how many are Warforged, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Okay, so literally half of my 14 armor slots are mythic Warforged. The rest of them are just mythic. The thing is that you literally just do your mythics, dude. Do your mythics, do your world quest, and what you do is you come in here and you do all these world quests. By the way, you need to download this add-on. This is World Quest List off Curse. I'll put the link in the description below. This right here isolates everything. Like, you see these 830 shoulders? I could go do this, and then these could be Warforged into a epic. It happened for me earlier. They became 840 mythic. I had a belt that was 840 mythic. Or not 840, it was just 840 epic. It was just upgraded to an epic quality. And then I ended up getting a mythic Warforged epic to replace it literally the same day. Not literally, actually, it was like the very next mythic I did, which was like less than an hour after I got it from a world quest. I got this, so I just replaced it. But the thing is that throughout the course of this, all these are mythic. But this trinket, I got this from a world quest, guys. I got this from a world quest. And the thing is that most people are just like, oh, well, I'll just do the ones that I want to do, and then I'll wait for these to roll over. What you don't understand is that if you do these now and get them over with, they'll reset, and it'll give you a better chance to get better world quests, better rewards. See, these are not that great. These are awesome. You always want to go after the artifact power ones, obviously, because the more artifact power and the more order resources, the more opportunity you'll have to be successful down the road, because you might need to spend your order resources on something that you can't possibly foresee, or the more artifact power, obviously, the faster you will be able to get artifact traits. So they just go hand in hand. Although there is one thing that I want to mention. If you look at this, you look at your artifact research, and if you're like literally just a few hours away from researching, and these are not going to go away anytime soon on the artifact power, just give it a minute, give it a couple hours, get the research it. That way these will get buffed. These will get buffed to a little bit further, because if they're already in your inventory, they won't get the artifact knowledge multiplier. But if they're not yet in your inventory, these will actually increase, and you can go after them then apply it to your artifact. So it'll give you, a few hundred more artifact power per item, which will be really nice. The difference in the long run makes up for it. So just be smart. Be methodical. That's what I'm doing. When I'm in mythics, as you guys could probably clearly tell from my mythic run, I'm extremely methodical when it comes to how I run things. Like, let's look at like Hall of Valor. I mean, these fights are pretty straightforward. Hall of Valor's probably got one of the most straightforward fights. I mean, Fenrir's essentially tank and spank for the most part. All you got to do is just clear the wolves, because if the wolves stack up, they do more damage. So just clear the ads, and it's easy peasy. Hazra, just make sure you move her back and forth. She can't be on both, and she can't be on one long enough to get buffed. And then Heimdall's just literally don't stand in the dancing blades, and avoid the static field from the dragons when he blows his horn. So I mean, these fights are pretty straightforward. You're just gonna have to be disciplined. practice makes perfect, so I'd say do normals until you're comfortable going into heroics. Do heroics until you go into mythics. But like I know a lot of people don't talk about this in their videos, and I'm going to touch on it. Don't be afraid to fail. Seriously, don't be afraid to fail, especially if you're a healer or a tank. DPS, you can kind of just go in there and roll your face across the keyboard and be successful. Honestly, I know a lot of people that do it. There's a lot of people that do it. I mean, I've had mythics where I've had DPS, like I've out DPS them as the tank, and it's terrible. It's pitiful. Like I shouldn't be doing this, but the thing is that you know they just go in there and they just mash buttons. They don't really know what they're doing. So don't be afraid to fail if you're playing a key role in the dungeon, because I mean you're never going to get better if you don't try. You know what I'm saying? You can be mediocre. You know what I'm saying? But you need to actually give it a shot and actually try. That's what I did. I mean, I haven't tanked since Cataclysm, and I've had people literally tell me that I'm the best tank they've ever had. I don't make any claims to be the best. I don't want to make those claims. I don't even want to test those claims. I don't care. I just want to make sure that I do well for my group. And the way I do that is I'm methodical, and I'm very, very anal about how things are done. I tell the group, if it's people I've never run before, I'm like, look, nobody else pulls but me. I pull. You listen to what I tell you. I'm the strat caller, and things are going to be fine. And I'm telling you, if you know the fights and you know how to operate, and if you don't know, go look on YouTube. There are guides for every single mythic. Hell, there's content from Alpha for raids that are not even available yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got it over here in my window, the Emerald Nightmare. I'm watching and I'm studying these fights ahead of time. Weeks ahead of time. That way when it comes out, boom, I'm the first tank in line. I've got the highest item level, the best gear, best knowledge on what to expect, and I've already got an idea of how I want to call these strats. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can't be afraid to fail. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my recommendation. That's my plea to you guys is fellow players, as a community of gamers. Don't be afraid to fail. You just have to get out there and do it. Another thing is, don't get frustrated too. Don't get pissed off. Don't get butthurt if you don't get a piece of gear. Like, I've gone into Mythics literally the first week. Like, I've gotten more gear in the second week than I did the first week. Honestly, yeah. There were Mythic, like, I think I went through like half my Mythics before I got a single piece of gear last week. Pally of Hell knows. I was running with Pally of Hell and Hazed. It took me literally my first week of running, the first week of content, I didn't get any drops until like halfway through my Mythics. Like, there's 8 of them that are available at the moment, because I don't have the rep from the Nightfallen to be able to access the next one. But yeah, I went in there, cleared 4 of the 8, and not a single Mythic dropped for me. Not a single one. And the last 4, I think I got, 1 for each one I was running. So I ended up getting 4 out of the 8. But then this week, dude, it was just boom, 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 boom. Matter of fact, at one Mythic, I got like 3 drops. Matter of fact, I think it was Hall of Valor. Halls of Valor, I got this trinket. I think I got one of these rings, and I got something else. And the last gloves I literally just got these gloves. I dropped off of the Wardens. Literally just a few hours ago when I ran it. So I still got 1 more to run tonight. That's another key thing too. Make sure you run all your Mythics on reset day. I mean, this was our first official reset day of the expansion, obviously, because it was released on last Tuesday. It reset this Tuesday. So literally, as soon as reset day hit, boom, I was in. I did 1 Mythic before I went to class. Came back from class, knocked out my other 7. Got the gear, and now I'm full epics, and my artifact weapon is 866 because now I have access to all 3 relics because I finished my class order hall campaign, and I have 2 mythic epics in the relic slots. So, and this one's a heroic blue 36 item level. So, my goal is to get, maybe get these Warforged, hopefully, but honestly, the Warforged is not that big of a difference in item level. It's only 42. I haven't seen any Titan Forged yet. Can anybody confirm in the comment section for me if you've seen a Titan Forged? Let me know, because I've yet to see one. But I want to at least get a Mythic Epic here for another 4 item levels. And maybe, honestly, I'd rather have Mythic Warforged in these. That would be a difference of, what, 6 10 item levels, I mean, that would be just tremendous. An 876 artifact weapon would just be just awesome. I would love to see 876 here instead of 866. And then, you know, obviously all the mythics that I have, preferably get these replaced with Mythic Warforged. This neck is just dope. This said it got upgraded, but it's not Warforged. But, I mean, look at those stats, dude. I mean, that's just incredible stats. 500 versatility, 300 avoidance, almost 1,300 mastery, and increases movement speed while dead by 30%. I mean, I'm already a wisp. So, holy crap. I move like the wind blows, yo. So, I mean, the equip is not really all that impressive. I honestly almost never die. And if I do die, I'm literally the last thing that dies. So, but anyway, guys, that's my 2 cents on item levels, relics. As far as for Guardian Druids that want to know which route I took with the artifact weapon, this is it. You're actually... I've gone back and I've re-looked at this. I should have gone this way, but I was leveling, so I wanted to get Mangle. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Mangle to do more damage because I was questing. But I should have gone this route. I should have leveled Frenzied Regeneration to max, Perpetual Spring, Bloody Paws, Jagged Claws, and then Embrace of the Nightmare. Because Embrace of the Nightmare is what you want. It's the very first thing you want. And then you want to come down here and get Gory Fur. But I didn't do that. I went the wrong direction. But I still ended up getting Rage of the Sleeper, Bestial Fortitude. I wanted to max it out, and then I want to come down here and get Ursock's Endurance, and then Gory Fur, and then I want to finish getting. Then I want to finish this side of the map. And then obviously I'll come down here with Reinforced Fur and Adaptive Fur, because this is the weaker part of the tree right here and over here. But like I said, I went the wrong direction. What I should have done, honestly, is I should have gone this way. I should have gone here to get Mangle, and then back over here for Wild Flesh and up this way. That way, I mean, at the very least, I'd probably still be filling in Bestial Fortitude. But like I said, I went the wrong direction, but I got the end result was still the same. So if you're Guardian Druid, go this route. If you still haven't started it yet, you hadn't started your artifact weapon. If you have started it and you didn't go you didn't go anywhere near Embrace the Nightmare, I know a lot of you guys probably went Gory Fur. That's second priority to Embrace of the Nightmare. You have got to get Embrace of the Nightmare as soon as possible. But outside of that, my artifact weapon appearance. This is the most recent one I've gotten. The ones that I do have are pretty, you know, pretty basic. I have all 4 of the original, which is you know basic once you finish leveling. And then of course you get the one I currently have, the Stone Paw one, if that's even what it's called. I think it's Stone Paw. It might be called something else. Let's see. Let's look at the appearance here. Yeah, Stone Paw. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've gotten this one so far. You get this after completing the Druid Hall, and this one's you unlock every trait, which is going to take a long while. And then you come over here, research full history. This is going to take a long while. And then I'm not sure what this achievement is. I'll have to look that up. But the rest of these, I'm still wanting to get these. This is honestly the one I want, but challenge modes haven't even been unlocked yet, so I'm looking to get this one done. Hopefully this will be the first one I get done. And then there's a hidden one, and the hidden one's the one I really want, but I'd love to get this one first. I'm running with a group of guys right now, not all the time, but I got a group of guys on my friends list that, you know, we haven't really talked about it in great length, but we have mentioned it about working on doing keystones every week. Because I mean already, you know, from what I've heard, 7.1 is not going to be released for another week or 2. So hopefully, you know, we'll have enough practice by then, because we're already going to be, you know, damn near 850 across the board, probably 850 plus if we get lucky on the Warforges. So hopefully by then we'll be, you know, ready and able to just jump right into challenge modes and just clear crap across the board. And I mean, challenge mode's still going to work like how it used to. I'm not really sure how the keystones are going to factor into it just yet. I've looked at it, hadn't really looked at it hard, but like I said, for right now, I'm just trying to get everything down to a science, make every pull count, and get the time down, and just kind of rush through it as quick as we can. Most trash and most dungeons can be skipped, i.e., if you do it right, Hall of Valor, the dining hall, you can skip most of that trash if you do it right. There's a trick to it. And then there's the let's see, in Eye of Ashahara, you can skip almost the entire first set of mobs. Let's see, in Natharian's Lair, you can skip a whole bunch of mobs, especially in that you can skip that whole final room of mobs easily, very easy. It's the easiest thing to just skip. And then let's see, what's another one I can think of? Oh crap, there's another one I can't remember. There's several of them where you can just skip a whole bunch of trash. So when it comes to challenge modes, it's not going to be an issue. So you got to keep those in mind too. You just gotta nitpick every little thing, find where the holes are at in the strategies, exploit them, and move on. So, but other than that, guys, I hope this video helps. I hope it clears up some questions a lot of you guys were having. So far, I'm loving Guardian Druid. I love it. I don't regret this decision at all. I really am looking forward to unlocking everything, all the traits, getting my hands on everything, and just clearing through everything with the Order Hall and starting raids, doing heroic raids, doing mythic raids. I feel like I'm getting to that level now of acknowledgement with people that I'm playing with, and the more and more I expose myself to playing, this is what I'm talking about. Don't be afraid to fail. You get out there and you fail the first couple of times with the first group or two. I mean, I'm not saying I did. I mean, it's not like I fell flat on my face, but there were a couple of boss fights where I was like, okay, I didn't really understand the mechanic, and we wiped. And I'll admit it was because of me. But okay, I do it one time. All right, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But the third time around, I finally got it. It was down packed. I just needed to, you know, sharpen my skills, make it razor sharp, know exactly when and where, no longer have to think about what I'm going to do. I just react to it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by don't be afraid to fail. Get out there, learn the fights, you know, wipe a couple of times, get the hell over it. Anybody who's played this game for more than 5 minutes is not going to fault you for wiping the group if it's your first time doing, you know, fulfilling this role, you know what I'm saying? So just get out there and learn it, master it, get better at it. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody out there that's 150% freaking just top notch. Everybody makes a mistake. Even the top tier raiders, even the rank ones, they all make mistakes sometimes. We're human. It happens. So, you know, just don't be afraid to fail. Get out there, get better, and make friends while doing it. You know what I'm saying? If you make good friends that are good players, then guess what? Your success level, your chances of success are going to increase. Your chances to get better are going to increase. Your gear, your item level is going to increase. All these things are going to happen to you if you just give yourself the opportunity, but you're never going to have it if you don't get out there. So that's it, guys. That's all I got to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. I encourage you guys again, get out there, do your mythics, get out there, do your world quests. These things are amazing. Get this add-on. I'll put a link in the description below, and tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and break down a video of all the add-ons I have. I promised the stream I'd do that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Zera's out.